pals. Happy Friday. Welcome to Frame and Fiber. I'm Paige Miller, and I'm so glad you're here. This is my live video for May Live-A-Day 2022. It's a challenge to go live every day in the month of May, and it's 9:36 right now. I almost forgot to go live. Last weekend, I forgot to go live. I almost forgot because I'm getting ready to go tomorrow to my friend Anne's farm, Middlebrook Fiberworks, to vend. I call it vending. It's not really vending because I'm selling my plants. I'm selling tomatoes. Strike that, not tomatoes, tomato plants. And I had to go back down to the shop. I was down there today and I forgot to bring home a couple things. So I had to run down there. And running down there meant that it's 9:30 now. I still have to pack. So anyway, hello, welcome in. This week we were talking about businessy things. I was sharing with you why I was in business and things, I don't know, my business plan. I didn't really talk about my specific business plan, but I did talk about the importance of business plans. And then yesterday we talked about struggles and fears in either owning or starting a business. And today I wanted to talk about, I don't know, some of the strengths and successes that I have discovered through my business that maybe could encourage you if you're thinking of opening a business, or if you do own a business and you could use some encouragement. It's 9:30. Usually I'm in bed by this time. So, okay, let's see. I will say it's important for anyone out there, businessy related or not, to have people who know you and can help you see some of your strengths, because sometimes you can't see them yourself. You can't see your strengths yourself. But then sometimes, stepping out in fear and doing things in spite of your fears can sometimes can be a really good measure of your strengths. And opening a business will definitely do that for you, because there's a lot of things that can make you kind of nervous. And so when you step out and do them, you learn some things about yourself. So for me, with my business, a few things that I kind of learned about myself. This is hard to talk about because I don't really know how to word things. All right, let's skip the strengths for a minute and go and move on to some successes, right? Because it is like in business, you want to succeed. And I've been in business for 20 years and I've learned that the definition of success definitely changes depending on circumstances, depending on your motivation, your mindset, and hopefully will change for the better, right? For me, success isn't necessarily, it is paying the bills for sure. Barbara, you had to say it's Barbara. You did not have to say it's Barbara. Oh my gosh. Although I'm glad you're here. I miss you, friend. Oh my gosh, Marianne, you're the best. I miss you guys already. I'm such a geek. Oh shoot, I got all excited that Barbara's here that now I forget what I was saying. Barbara, what was I saying? No, don't tell me. You don't have to type all that. What was I saying? Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Like I said, it's 9:30. It's bedtime. Okay. I was talking about success. Oh, and the definition and how things have changed. And so, yes, part of my measure of success is making sure that I make the money that I have to stay in business. That's a big one. But it's not really, it doesn't make me feel proud, or doesn't make me feel, I mean, I guess it does make me feel excited because woohoo, the bills are paid. Strengths, yes. But for me, success isn't necessarily the things that I have or the things that it's not things, right? It's more experience, it's more feeling. And so for me, oh my gosh, I'm having a hard time sharing this. So for me, success in my business has been um, feeling like I have fulfilled people's expectations. Like that's a big one for me. Because picture framing specifically can be so subjective and, everyone has different tastes. So it's really gratifying to be able to help people realize a vision and like walk them through it. So that to me is awesome. you know, I guess it does too come back to a little bit with like just being in business for 20 years. Like that to me feels like a success, not a huge one. I don't have, I'm not franchised and like all over the place, but I really enjoy my small business the way it is. My business model is not necessarily one that is um, consumer based, even though I'm a retail store. Um, I'm not really looking to sell tons of stuff to everyone all the time, like the next and the latest and the greatest, and like for the cheapest and for whatever the that consumer mindset is. I want to be the business or the shop that people come to over and over because of quality and consistency. And that to me is huge. And I think builds trust with my customers. So, yeah, I don't think I thought about that when I was younger and earlier in my business. So, those things change, right? We define success differently as we move down the line. And I don't really know about the strengths. It's hard. It's easy for me to see like the weakness and the fears that I've had because those are the things we kind of meditate on all the time, even though I wish we wouldn't. Yes, fulfillment. It's been great. I've loved it. Um, and I don't want to say that I always, and I just said we meditate on those things, and that is not true. I don't mean it like that, but those are the things that always pop into our heads first. Um, so when it comes to strengths, um, I guess my biggest strength at the shop is like I just kind of said with success, like not, do you see how I'm struggling getting these out? One of my strengths and what I definitely find some pride in is that my customers do come back to me over and over because I've earned their trust. That is huge. And you guys know that, right? Like you can walk into some big box store and there's no relationship there. There's no like you just need to get what you need and get out. That's not what my business is like. And so the people who come back over and over, like today I just had a lady come in. Her son is in the military and I can't remember what branch. I can't remember what branch. I can vaguely see maybe the army. He was in Afghanistan. He was deployed in Afghanistan a while back, and I did just a lovely. He had a document and ribbons that went with it, and so I framed that. And he was just stationed in. Oh no, I'm gonna forget what's. He was someplace in Africa. Anyway, he's home now, but he has the same stuff, and so she came back to me to reframe that to do or to match what I did for her before. So it's super important when people come back like that. It um makes me feel really good about what I do. So think about yourselves and your business, your job, the things that you make, the things that you love. Like look for your strengths and define your success in a way that makes you feel good. Okay. How's that for live? I'm going to go and pack and get ready for my weekend. Tomorrow, I will be, like I said, at the New Jersey Fiber Shed Barn Crawl selling my tomato plants. So tomorrow's, let's see, what do I have on here? I'll either talk to you tomorrow. On the weekends, I kind of flip-flop things. So we'll either talk about goals and responsibility and perspective when it comes to business, or I'll do a recap of the New Jersey barn crawl, the New Jersey Fiber Shed barn crawl. Hey, Alice. Oh my gosh. How are you, my friend? It's so good that you're here. How have you been? I mean, I know how you've been because I watch your podcast. It's good that you're here. I'm sorry, I'm being spazzy. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what we'll talk about tomorrow. It depends on how my day goes tomorrow. And I might just have, my mind might just be at the point where we'll just chat about how the day went rather than businessy stuff. So I hope you liked this week of chatting business. I hope it wasn't too stiff. Next week, we will talk more about making things. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, good night. I'll see you later.